Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. Hi, folks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this Major League debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once.
Just about set to go now. Getting the nod in this one, Michael Wacha. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw over to Cronenworth. One up, one down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And a key piece, a guy having a big season for them, Jock Peterson.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, he goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
Here's Alex Bregman. Out to short. Tosses to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. And Jock Peterson stands in. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Swinging a foul straight back. And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. And that's outside. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. comes the 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And Jock is going to have himself a double. Well, wore him down after an extended plate appearance. It ends with a knock.
At that point in at bat for a hitter, when you've seen that many pitches, you've gotten a look, you've fouled off pitches, so the confidence level is extremely high, and it seems like when you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Mitch Haniger at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Bounce to the left side. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Peterson at third. Haniger at first. 2 out of the inning. In the air, out towards right center. Grisham settles under it. Brings it in, and that'll do it. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Back here in San Diego. And starting this one, Alex Wood. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Jackson Merrill leading things off and takes a strike. Next pitch is outside. Merrill here with the big league squad for the final stretch of the season. The former first-round pick has been hoping and preparing for this opportunity for a very long time. On the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Now it's going to be Jake Cronenworth. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, Boog, I think September is just a perfect time of the season for guys like this to get their chance. I mean, it allows them to get their feet wet. Hopefully they can make some good impressions. And this organization hopes this is just the beginning of a great career.
Cronenworth checks his swing, appeal to third, and Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. Juan Soto now. 3 hits and a loss last night. In there, and it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Do you love the Soto shuffle?
Yes, I do. I think it's a little player, little flash at first, maybe seen as arrogant, but I think the talent backed it up, and everybody was okay with it.
The pitch. And there's a ball. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. And now the lefty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. We played an inning, no score. Now into the ball game on defense, Xander Bogaerts. He's in at shortstop. Michael Conforto will climb in.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. Waka, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Well, this guy on the mound understands that this batter's trying to take him deep. I think the key here is change speeds. Keep him off balance.
Cruz settles under it, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Blake Sable now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch. It was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
That's out to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Swing and a bouncer. On to Bogaerts. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado. There's a strike. Chris Machado is a guy who impacts the game with his bat. He's got big-time power, but what about the defense? He hasn't only won a gold glove, multiple gold gloves, but he's also won a platinum glove as the best defender at any position in his league. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. And it's even up.
And one thing about Machado is that he's always been great defensively. It's not something that came along later after he established his bat. The defense was there from day one.
Full count.
And here's a 3-2. Got him. And now one away. Now it's Matt Carpenter with just one hit in 11 at-bats in the series so far. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Slow roller up the middle. To first, and that quickly 2 away.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Nelson Cruz stands in now and watches strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Up the middle, Crawford. The throw to first, third out. Padres down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. And now the rookie second baseman, Casey Schmidt. Waka back to work. On the ground to the left. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Here comes the runner. Odor with a relay throw. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
There he is coming through with a knock right there. I like the fact that he can pick him up and put him down a little bit. First basemen aren't known for the speed, but see him get that extra base hit there. Now he's in scoring position.
Now it's Alex Bregman. And it's fouled away. Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the second overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Singy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. Odor, throw to first. And one away in the top of the third. Here's Jock Peterson.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. Well, Boog, a lot of guys would love to be taken in the first round and second overall, but Alex Bregman seemed...
This ball's chopped on the ground, and there's 2 away.
He's out.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. Reached on an infield single his first time. Bounced up the middle. Nice grab to first. And it beats him. What a play. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. Major League. Set for the bottom of the third. Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Gets it to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Trent Grisham batting with 1 down takes a strike. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. And another ball. And now it's even up. The pitch. Misses outside. And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. Sets him down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Jeffers measures 6 feet 4 inches, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering misses, and it's 1-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gathers and throws to first. And the inning is over. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Mike Yastrzemski. Swung on, belted. That one back there. In 1 hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And here is Michael Conforto. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Odor in plenty of time to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And digging in for San Francisco, Blake Sabol. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Next pitch is popped up. Odor drifts towards it. And he makes the catch. Out number 2. Here's Brandon Crawford.
Number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one misses. And 1-1. That's hard hit on the line. And makes the grab. And that ends the inning. So the Giants. Bottom of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Singing, Xander Bogaerts is actually a twin. His twin brother Jair signed with the Red Sox initially, and it gets by him. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Foul ball. Bogaerts gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Here comes a pitch. Got him looking. And 1 out now.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Diving, and he can't make the play. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. It's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Next offering is down low.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And now the count is even.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Two. Hard ground ball, base now. Around third. Here comes the throw. And he's in there as a run scores on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres. Ball 1, no strikes. Squirts away a little bit. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even at 1 apiece. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Casey Schmidt. Here the right-hander back to work. On the ground, Odor. Whips it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Righty to the plate. High fly ball out to center field. Grisham settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. And now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And they get Bregman for the out. And that is the 3rd. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, Nelson Cruz. That's in for a strike.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The next offering misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Odor in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground, right side. Throw to first is in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive. He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So 2 down. Ryan Jeffers, the next up for the Padres. 0-1. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And the pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the... Back here in San Diego. And now Jack Peterson. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. The line of the pitch. That one ripped. That's back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. Mitch Haniger, the next Giant. To hit. 1 for 2. Fall off foul. Peterson leads off second with nobody out. Up the middle. Bogarts fields it cleanly. Tosses to first. And they take care of Haniger for the out. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. Mike Yastrzemski leaves the yard. His 21st of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Bob Melvin hands the baseball over. Michael Wacha will depart, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Seth Lugo.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
1 down. Here's the left fielder, Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Lugo, the tall righty, he throws a curveball, a 4-seamer, a 2-seamer, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And the right-hander deals.
Ball 1.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Blake Sable will hit next. First offering misses the mark. Bullpen action for the Padres. Tim Hill up and loosening in the pen. Wilson, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Out to center. Grisham brings it in for the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Will Bednar on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
And a foul ball. On a strike. The pitch. And strike 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Ground ball up the middle, and it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. His righty-lefty splits there. And the 1-0. There's a strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And it's even up.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Slow ground ball to the right side. On to second, they get 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Now the youngster Juan Soto. Chris, Juan Soto is one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, I mean, his at-bats are so quality. We talk about professional hitter, professional at-bats. He gives those to you all the time. I just love his poke.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Soto stands at second with 2 gone.
1-1.
Next offering in the dirt. And that is ball 1. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Conforto whips it back in quickly. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the DH, Matt Carpenter. Up the middle. Schmidt in plenty of time to first. Play made, that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball. Back here at Petco Park, we go to the top of the 7th, and that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. Lugo back to work. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit, and a hitter's supposed.
Yeah, that's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Hauls it in for the out. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. One run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are
calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Mitch Haniger. This one high in the air to left center. And they take care of Haniger for the out. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 5-1.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run from third.
Efrain Contreras gets the ball now. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham trying to get there. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Cruz. And a pitch. That's down and in. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. And there's the strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The next pitch misses. 3-2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And a ground ball to first. Over to Crawford. On to first, double play. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Good eye right there.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
And now 2-1. There's a strike.
2-2.
Next offering is fouled back. And the righty deals. And that's just foul. Kicks and fires.
Full count.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's 0-1. Swings through that one.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Conforto brings it in with a nice. Ready to begin the 8th. The batter will be Michael Conforto. And he deals. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Not in time, it's a double.
A couple of singles back-to-back. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Grisham makes the grab. Both runners tagging. He's in there. It's 6-1. Casey Schmidt now at the plate.
A good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
And fouled off. Sable stands at third with one gone in the inning. Foul ball, still 0-2. At the belt and fires.
1-2.
Up the middle, Odor throws to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Back to the top of the lineup. So here's Wade now. That one ran inside, almost got him. One now. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th. And now the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. And a strike in there.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed. And you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Smash to the left side. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Juan Soto. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That's a little bit low.
2 balls, no strike.
2-0.
Ball 3. 3 balls, no strike.
And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one lifted to left. Conforto drops steps, heads back on it. That is the inning. This one all set to start the 9th in this one. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Contreras back to work. Fly ball down the line. And that is a foul ball. Contreras, 23 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. 0-1 now. Tapper back to the mound. Sends it to first, and they get Bregman for the out.
Players from Mexico City to Baja California have been in the league going back to the 30s. Mexico has been represented every decade for nearly 100 years now and has a strong history in MLB.
To the right side. On to first. 2 up, 2 down. And up next for San Francisco, Mitch Haniger, 1 for 3. Ripped to short. Rolls across the diamond. Giants go in order. Welcome back. Last chance for the home team. Here's Manny Machado now. Good eye right there.
1-0.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Crawford throws to first in time. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Now it's the DH, Matt Carpenter. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
That one missed. 2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Bounced up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Padres with only 1 out remaining. So it's their last chance in this one. And here is Nelson Cruz. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And ball 1.
1-1.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to this Labor Day edition of Inside the Show. Let's take a look back at Sunday's news and results. Starting out in the NL West, Alex Wood got the victory on the mound, and his win total climbs to 22 on the year, helping the Giants push past the Padres 7-1. He currently has the most wins in the National League. In the standings, the Padres are in third place in the NL West, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. And the Giants are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. John Means picked up win number 8 this year as the Orioles took care of the Diamondbacks 3-2. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. Heading into the day, the Diamondbacks sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're 17.5 games out of first. The Blue Jays completed a 3-game series sweep as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-2. They now have 6 straight victories. Entering the day's action, the Rockies are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Blue Jays sit in first place in the American League East Division. They have a 3-game cushion. The Dodgers grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Braves 2-0. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. As of right now, the Dodgers are in second place in the NL West, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. And the Braves are in second place in the NL East, 9 games back. The Mets totaled 11 hits as they sank the Mariners 7-1. As of today, the Mets are in first place in the NL East. They are enjoying a comfortable 9-game cushion. While the Mariners are in 4th place in the AL West, they're over 20 games out of first. The Washington Nationals smacked 15 team hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 8-3. Heading into the day, the Nationals sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Marlins are 3rd in the division, 11 games out of first. The Cubs went deep 4 times as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 15-6. In the standings, the Reds sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Cubs are 3rd in the division, 9 games back. Freddie Peralta allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win, helping Milwaukee down Philadelphia 3-0. As of right now, the Brewers sit in second place in the National League Central. They trail by 8.5 games. And the Phillies are in 4th place in the NL East. They're 15 games back. The Pirates brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-5. Entering the day's action, the Cardinals are in first place in the NL Central, a commanding 8.5 games ahead of second, while the Pirates are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Tampa Bay Rays earned the 3-game series sweep as they beat the Guardians in Cleveland 6-1. Heading into the day, the Guardians are sitting atop the AL Central. They hold a comfortable 8-game advantage, while the Rays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, 9 games back. The Red Sox finished off a 3-game sweep as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 8-5. At the start of the day, the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're 15.5 games out of first, while the Red Sox sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, 16 games out of first. The Tigers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 7-6. As of today, the White Sox are in 3rd place in the AL Central, 9 games back, while the Tigers are 4th in the division, 11 games out of first. Kyle Tucker had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, helping the Stros best the Yankees 11-10. They now have 5 straight wins. In the standings, the Astros are in 2nd place in the AL West, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race, while the Yankees sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, 3 games back. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined for 4 total home runs as they dismantled the A's 11-3. Entering the day's action, the A's are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Angels are atop the division. They hold a dominant 9.5 game advantage. Danny Duffy grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Rangers pushed past the Twins 3-1. Heading into the day, the Rangers are in 3rd place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Twins sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, 8 games out of first. And that's what's going on around Major League Baseball heading into this Labor Day holiday. Check in again tomorrow for all the latest.